Office versus field tension and how good systems fix it. Hey tradies, welcome back to the Hey Tradies podcast. Today I want to talk about something that comes up in almost every trades business at some point, and that's the tension between the office team and the field team. You've got the office trying to keep the schedule moving, invoices going out quickly, customers happy, and jobs flowing. And then you've got the field team actually out there doing the work, dealing with the reality on site, and sometimes feeling like the schedule doesn't match what's actually happening. Recently, I had a power hour with a refrigeration company in Wellington, and this exact issue came up. The owner was wondering if they should stop scheduling the jobs properly in their job management system because the team was feeling stressed about the expected workload. But the reality is, removing visibility doesn't solve the problem. Better communication and better systems do. So today I want to talk about why scheduling still matters, how to build better communication between the office and the field, why callbacks happen more than people think, and some simple systems that can dramatically reduce stress for everyone. The scheduling question. One of the questions that came up was this: should we stop scheduling jobs because the team feels pressured when the jobs take longer than expected? And my answer was very clear: no. You should absolutely continue scheduling your work inside your job management system. Whether you're using Fergus, Simpro, or something similar, scheduling gives the entire business visibility. It shows what work is booked, what work is coming up, what the team is doing today, and where things might get tight. Without that visibility, the business is flying blind. The schedule isn't there to pressure the team, it is there to give the business clarity. The real issue is communication. The real problem usually isn't the schedule itself, it's the communication between the office and field. In most businesses, there's an invisible divide. The office feels like the field staff don't give enough information, and the field staff feel like the office don't understand what's happening on site. Both sides end up frustrated, but the reality is both teams are trying to do a good job. They just have different pressures, what the office needs. Let's start with the office side. The office team needs information. They need accurate timesheets, good job descriptions, clear notes about what was done, updates if jobs are running late, because without that information, they can't invoice quickly. They can't answer customer questions, and they end up chasing the field team for details, which frustrates everyone. What the field team needs. Now let's flip it around. The field team needs flexibility. Jobs don't always go to plan. Things break, parts unavailable, previous repairs weren't done properly, and suddenly an hour job turns into 3. So the field team needs to feel like they can communicate without getting into trouble. The key, early communication. One of the best habits you can build is early communication. If the field tech arrives at a job and sees within the first 10 minutes that the job is bigger than expected, they should contact the office, not 3 hours later, not at the end of the day, right away. That allows the office to reschedule the next job, inform the customer, adjust the schedule. When communication happens early, stress drops dramatically. Why visibility matters. This is why scheduling in systems like Fergus still matters. The scheduling isn't a rigid rule book, it's a guide. It shows the expected workload, but it's also a tool for adjusting things when reality changes. Without a schedule, you can't see problems coming. Building trust between teams. One of the biggest improvements businesses can make is building trust between the office and the field. Office staff should explain to technicians, entering good notes and timesheets help us invoice faster and stops us asking you questions later. When technicians understand why the information matters, they are much more likely to provide it. And at the same time, the office team needs to respect what the field team experiences on site. Jobs are unpredictable. Flexibility matters. Another issue this business raised was callbacks. The callbacks are expensive. They cost labor, travel time, reputation, and often profit. Many callbacks happen not because someone did a bad job, but because something was missed, which is why checklists are incredibly powerful. Using checklists to reduce callbacks. Inside job management systems like Fergus, you can create check forms. For example, a refrigeration technician might have a checklist like system pressure checked, electrical connections tested, temperature calibration confirmed, leak detection completed, final system test completed. Before leaving site, they run through the checklist. It takes 2 minutes, but it dramatically reduces missteps, and fewer missteps means fewer callbacks. Another tip, buffer time. Another simple improvement is adding buffer time to schedules. If every job is scheduled back to back with no breathing room, stress builds immediately. Even adding a small buffer in the day allows for overruns, emergency jobs, time delays. Perfection is not the goal. Realistic scheduling is. Review job durations. If certain types of jobs consistently take longer than expected, that's valuable information. Review the data. Look at average labor time, materials required, travel time, and adjust your estimated job durations. Better estimates reduce scheduling pressure. Make sure the schedule is a tool, not a weapon. One important mindset shift is this. The schedule is not there to punish technicians. It's there to support the business. It helps the owner see workload, capacity, bottlenecks. It helps the office plan the day. When everyone understands that, the tension disappears. Every trade business will experience some tension between the office and the field. It's normal. The solution isn't about removing structure. It's improving communication, keep scheduling your jobs, encourage early communication from the field, make it easy for technicians to record good information, and build systems like checklists to reduce mistakes. And when the office and the field start working together instead of against each other, the whole business runs smoother. Everyone's day becomes a lot less stressful. Catch you in the next episode.